Geek Out! Pinky's up. Time for another Geek Out Book Club. I'm Sam.
I'm Jake.
This week we're going to be talking about Moonstruck, which is a new Image comic series by Grace Ellis and Shae Beagle, with Kate Leth doing a short story in the back. You know, it's kind of it takes place in a magical world, but it's still very much like, you know, our own. There's coffee shops and young people trying to figure their lives out, as we all are. Do we even qualify as young people anymore?
No.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right.
Like I said, it all comes back to that scene of Wedding Crashers where they're sitting on the steps. Is it of the Lincoln Memorial?
Yeah.
And they're just like, we're not that young. Like, I keep coming back to that scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. But we're not here to talk about our third of the way down the road crisis. We're here to talk about Moonstruck, not the 1987 Cher film, which got her the Academy Award to her credit. But this is just it's these 20-somethings navigating love and life through this kind of fantasy world, but everybody kind of has this kind of transformative quality to them. Some people can turn into bats. Some people can turn into giant, like, Minotaurian things.
What would you want to turn into?
Oh. I would want to turn into probably like I could see me being a pretty good panda.
Okay.
I think everybody would be like, yo, it's Sam. He's a panda bear. And I'd be like, yes.
Is that what's up, man?
Not technically a bear, but yes.
Yeah.
How about you?
I wish I could say like werewolf, but that's not believable.
Which, interesting you bring up werewolves.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about werewolves. Because there be werewolves in this book.
Yeah.
Which is always key.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd probably turn into sloth.
Do you know they move so slowly, moss grows on their bodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
That happens to me.
Do you know the Spanish word for sloth is perezoso, which literally translates to lazy? So they're just called lazies in Spanish-speaking countries?
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Good. No, I didn't know that. But that's good.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
But I feel like this is a setup issue because we don't even
sure.
We don't even see half of the romantic equation.
No, that's true.
It's certainly invoked, and there's certainly a lot of setup, and there's kind of like that honeymoon jittery, you know, I hope she likes me, I really like her phase, you know.
Yeah.
And I think they capture that very well. I think and it's a funny book too.
It is.
They kind of embrace the magical and fantastical setting that's presented here, and I really dig that.
Yeah, me too.
Would you believe that this is Shae's first first major comic book?
That's crazy.
Because it looks like, you know, it's right up there with like we did a review of Backstagers, and it kind of reminds me a lot of Backstagers by, you know, James Tynion and Ryan Sin and all that. But this is I mean, it's just such a romp.
Mm-hmm.
It is delightful. It's a delightful book. What do you think of like say the art and the layouts and that sort of thing?
Well, I mean, I don't know if whimsical is the right word, but like the palette is like kind of like pastel-y colors,
almost sparkly.
Yeah, which works for it.
Almost pops off the page.
Yeah, and I like the transformation, the animal hybrid, whatever you want to call it, humanoid deal. You know, the werewolf is pretty dope. I enjoyed that. But yeah, no, I mean, like you said, the art, it's one of those great things where when the art and the style of story they're telling works really well together. It's not jarring in that sense, you know, in terms of that team working together.
Yeah. Do you think the transformation, because it only seems to come out when some people are like in a state of like heightened emotion, do you think it's like a metaphor for anything?
Oh, sure.
I guess we can ask them about that.
No, I think so. I mean, you know, that's... You know, that goes back to like that episode of Smallville where, you know, fucking Clark Kent gets heat vision because he's attracted to his teacher, you know.
Hot
it's like,
teacher.
Hey now.
Literally.
Yeah. Almost burns the bar down.
Yeah.
Pa Kent's like, the fuck you doing? Stupid fuck.
Greatest show of all time.
It is, yeah. No, but yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely there for a reason.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. But no, I mean, it's a good. Again, I wouldn't go as far to call it whimsical, like you were saying, but it does kind of have moments.
I mean, I think art wise, like and color palette wise,
yeah,
not story wise.
Yeah, it's certainly, you know, again, it's a romp. I feel like romp is just like a good way to put it, because it's like There's stuff there, but it's still a good, rollicking good time.
Romp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the first issue of Moonstruck comes out Wednesday, July 19th. During Comic-Con. It's almost like we'll run into those two while we're there.
Who would have thunk that?
I'm looking forward to it. I always love San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about our San Diego adventures. We're here to talk about Moonstruck again, out Wednesday, July 19th, in comic book stores everywhere and on Comixology. This has been another Geek Out Book Club. I'm Sam.
I'm Jake.
Keep reading. This has been another Geek Out production. If you enjoyed what you heard, hey, we've got a special episode every Friday. Of course, there's the usual catching up show every Wednesday. And you get book club episodes just about every Tuesday these days. Thanks for listening.